What's up, guys? My name is Spencer Turley, and this is a track review of 2015 Thunder Valley. So I'm back to reviewing some of these AMA tracks, so definitely cool. Definitely let me know in the comments if you guys like me doing these AMA track reviews here. So definitely cool, and this is my first couple laps on the track here, so don't think that any of these lines are really fast or anything. I'll definitely be probably changing up a lot of the lines once I start doing qualifying, so don't take any of these lines to heart and think they're the fastest or anything like that, because they're probably not. So I'm just hitting a bunch of different kinds of lines and stuff like that. So anyways, so what's really cool about this track is they did actually change quite a bit on it. Like Hangtown, it seemed like the round one this year was so much like the original, or like 2014 Hangtown. I mean, and that's just, and it's hard because the tracks are, the outdoor national tracks are pretty much the same track every year. They just have a little bit of different sections on them here and there. So it just seemed like Hangtown was just so identical. It had the same exact like ground decals and stuff like that. It just had a couple of different sections here and there, but I think that's one thing they need to really focus on for MX Simulator anyways on each new track, is just make sure you have a different actual decal on the ground so the whole track feels a little bit different, at least, you know. Even if you only change a couple of sections, at least change the ground decal, you know. I think that's what really makes the track feel a little bit different anyways. So okay, so on lap 2 here, I'll kind of go through and explain to you guys some of the different change sections and stuff, but as you can see, this is definitely a different decal on the ground. It's more of a gray. I think I'm pretty sure it's different anyways than the 2014 one. I think it's just got kind of a different shade color to it, so it definitely feels different, definitely looks different than the 2014 Thunder Valley. So okay, so on here on lap 2, it's just, see, even right here has changed a little bit, and then this section's changed a little bit. It's all like the entire track has actually changed, which is really good. I'm really glad they actually took the time to go in and change every little part of it. But you'll notice some things are somewhat similar, like the layout's kind of similar, but every bump and corner is quite a bit different once you actually get in there and see, like right here, this section's changed. It used to be a little bit more flat, and some of these jumps are different, and this section right here has changed. You can kind of jump into these little rough spot there, and then you come back around. But some of the jumps might look the same, like what I was saying, they might look the same as 2014, but they'll be different. They'll actually be different scales, and they'll be different heights and things like that. So all of the jumps are actually different, even though some of them look kind of the same. Like this double right here is quite a bit different. This used to be kind of a triple. It's a double now, and it's a little bit smaller than it used to be. It's just everything is a little bit changed. So including all the different rough spots on the track, like if you were taking one line on 2014, it's probably changed up, and there's probably a faster line on it now on a different area. So a lot of it's changed. I'm pretty sure this section's changed a little bit. See, it looks really similar, but the way the jumps are is quite a bit different once you get on it. So so it is really cool in that sense that it's a different track. That's what it needs to be. Every year it needs to be a completely different track, because those tracks where they like just left some sections, like I was saying, Hangtown, I really, I don't know, maybe they just couldn't get around to it or something, but man, that makes it just feel like the same track again when they don't change a lot of. It's not hard to go in there and just kind of mess around with every little section. Just change up the roughness a little bit and where the ruts are, and just don't keep it the exact same every year. So this section right here is pretty cool. It's a little bit changed up, and you come back around to this section, it's different now. There's no longer the really big like quad kind of jump thing. I'm a little bit disappointed in that, but it's all good. So let me actually try to go to some third person like this. I know some of you guys said you was liking some third-person footage, so I'm just going to kind of show it to you guys. So what I was saying, though, is this is like my first couple laps on the track, so definitely don't take any of these lines that I'm hitting to hard or anything. Don't think that it's the fast line or anything. There's probably way smoother lines. Like I've already kind of rode a little bit more on it than I did here, and I've already kind of found some faster lines than I was hitting on here. So definitely don't try to like copy my lines or anything, because they are not very good right here. So but yeah, so I really love the way they did that section right there. I like it a whole lot better than it was the year before. Got squirrely as all get out right there. But anyways, so that's pretty much the track, and it's definitely cool. Just be careful going down some of the like downhills, like right there in front of me right here. Be careful going down it, because it is pretty choppy once you get going real fast on it. So you just kind of got to be careful. A couple of them little sections like that, and some of the jumps, like I was saying, may look the same, but they may be actually bigger or smaller. But you guys will all get it down once you kind of run on the track. So anyways, so I'm going to say overall, I'm going to give the track a, I have to rate the track comparatively to any track, including any custom track, anything like that. I have to all rate it relative and comparative to each other. So I'm gonna say it's a 9 overall. I think it's a pretty cool track. I do like it better than last year for sure. And I'm going to say the difficulty is I'm gonna say it's hard, just because of the roughness in some spots, and some of these jumps I could see being a little bit difficult on a 250. So anyways, so that's it for this video, guys, and I appreciate you guys watching all these videos. Thanks.